Hello, my name is Nicole, and I did my research project over occupational therapy. Many people understand that an occupational therapist works in a doctor's office and helps people with physical disabilities. What a lot of people don't understand is that occupational therapists do a lot more than just that. Occupational therapy is helping individuals develop skills to live daily lives and complete daily tasks, whether that be a physical ailment or a mental ailment. It is important to understand what occupational therapy is in the simple case that you may need an occupational therapist or a family member of yours may need an occupational therapist. In this presentation, I will be discussing with you the education necessary to become an occupational therapist, the skills required of occupational therapists, the duties that can be expected of an occupational therapist within their job, the employment factors, the salary, and the market impact factors of an occupational therapist job. Let's first discuss education. You are required to have a bachelor's degree, according to Kimmerly. You must possess a bachelor's degree in any related subject. You are required to have a master's degree, according to Brown, Crabtree, Moo, and Wells. In your master's program, you will complete level 1 fieldwork and level 2 fieldwork. Once you finish school, you are required to take the certification exam. That is given 2 times a year. And once you complete that, you must license yourself in the state you wish to practice, according to McKay 2016. At the moment, according to the AOTA, a doctoral degree is not required, but it is recommended. So it may be something to look forward to when doing your degree. The most important skill to have as an occupational therapist is written and verbal communication. You must be able to speak with your clients and other medical professionals. The next skill that's important is to have problem-solving abilities. You have to be able to help all types of clients. You have to be able to adjust treatment plans and assess difficult areas of the treatment plan with your client. The next skill is group work. You must be able to work in teams with clients. You must be able to work in teams with other occupational therapists and their clients, and you must be able to work with other medical professionals that have to do with your client. Lastly, you must have environmental adaptation. This means you have to be able to work in different atmospheres because occupational therapists work in all types of environments. Duties are also important when it comes to occupational therapy. You must first assess the client's needs and goals to develop a treatment plan. This means speaking with your client and deciding what they want to accomplish and what you want to accomplish. Your treatment plan is your blueprint for how the client is going to regain the necessary skills to live life. The next thing you do is you treat the client using the development treatment plan. This can be activities, this can be therapy, this can be all kinds of things, just depending on the treatment plan. Lastly, you have to assess progress and educate family and the client on further steps of treatment. This is a more difficult step because the client and the family may not like what you have to say, but it will hopefully help them in the end. It's also important to look at the salary of an occupational therapist. In this table built where I got the data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, it is known that an occupational therapist working in elementary school is going to make less than all other areas an occupational therapist can work. So that is important when looking at where you want to work as an occupational therapist. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, occupational therapy employment projections are actually really good. They are expected to increase and not really plateau at any point in time, which is good for those looking to go into the career because it's a steady reminder that there will always be a job and that the career is forever growing because of different factors, which we will get to here in just a second. Market factors are very important when looking at a job. The first for occupational therapy is the baby boomer aging population. A lot of occupational therapists work with older populations, and the baby boomer population is huge. So this means that the rising population of older people means there's a rising population of occupational therapists. Next is the mental health awareness and the assistance given to people with mental health. 1 in 5 adults actually suffer from mental illness, and the projections are expected to increase according to Mental Health America. Occupational therapists are actually trained to assist people with mental ailments. So this is good because there's a lack of psychologists and sociologists to help these types of people. Last is the increase in autism spectrum disorder. There, according to Gansha, Merrill, Sinem, and Hula, occupational therapists are trained to work with autistic children and autistic individuals in general. According to Wright from 2017, 1 in 68 children suffer from autism spectrum disorder. This means that the more children and individuals that suffer from the disorder, the more occupational therapists that are needed to help these people. In conclusion, it's really important to know what an occupational therapist is and what they do. It's also important to know the aspects behind occupational therapy in case you want to become one.